Hi, this is Richard from Boat Fittings, and today in this video we are looking at threaded inserts. So we have various different sizes. What are they for? They're for going into relatively soft materials like wood, fiberglass, plastic, where you wouldn't want to tap directly into that material with your metric threaded tap for bolts. So we have a bunch of different sizes. Here's an M8 heavy duty one, we have an M4 one here, so we cover the range M4 to M10. They're for situations where, as I say, you've got a relatively soft material, you want to be able to wind your bolt in and out of the insert for reuse with confidence that it's going to keep functioning and not work its way loose. Choosing the right drill diameter is key. So here we have the outside thread diameter is just under 12 millimeters. The core diameter of the insert is 10.15 millimeters. So the drill needs to be between those two diameters. For harder materials like fiberglass, it's better to go a little bit up on the size of drill. So we're going to choose an 11 millimeter drill here to go with the 12 millimeter thread diameter. Drilling a small pilot hole helps us get the main hole in exactly the right position, so we go in with a small pilot hole before going in with the main drill. Using this drill guide helps us drill the hole exactly at 90 degrees to the material. Using a countersink bit helps the insert fit nice and snugly into the material, and it also reduces the chance of crazing and damage to any gel coat or surface treatment. These drilling guides can be bought from our website, by the way. We also have this inner sleeve which brings down the diameter to suit the bolt we're going to use to drive in the insert. So we're going to put a locking nut on the bolt, and then we're going to screw on the insert, not all the way to the bottom, just a couple of turns short of the bottom, and then we're going to tighten the locking nut up against the insert with a good pair of grips or a vise, so we lock them together before we start winding the insert into the material. Once we're completely happy that the insert has gone in nicely, it's going to thread all the way in nicely, we can then apply epoxy to the insert. In this case we've taken off the drilling guide so we can get to everything nicely, and then we start winding it in. In this case the first few turns went in by hand, but it soon tightens up because we've got still quite a nice interference between the threads and the material. So we wind it in with the epoxy all the way till it's nice and tight against the material, and then finally we will undo the lock nut and remove the bolt, just leaving the insert epoxied into the material. When cleaning up the glue from around the edges, take care initially not to push any down into the threaded region. So get rid of the excess, wiping away from the insert, and then finally a bit of IPA or some kind of solvent to make sure the surface is nice and clean. One thing I wanted to emphasize, which I forgot to say, is if at all you can, practice with whichever insert you've chosen on a piece of material that is similar to what you're going to install it in, before you do it on your boat, car, whatever project it is you're caring so much about. Practice on a spare bit of material to get everything just right, the drill size in particular. I hope you found this useful and that it's going to help you on your project. If you did, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, giving us a thumbs up, sharing and so on. If we can help any further, if you haven't completely understood the process, then feel free to get in touch, give us a call or email us. I'll also be putting links at the bottom of the video into where you can buy these inserts and the installation fixtures.